Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm KielCamBlaze on the SlickHD channel today. And today, I'm going to be just borderline talking about something. School. And why I hate mine. So that don't get anything confused, our school grades, they're alright. Like, my school grades are actually good. They're alright for, because I'm in the 10th grade or year 9. For those American views out there. Why I say school, why I hate mine is because it's just a joke. Even some teachers have said, but I'm not going to say names. I'm not going to say certain names. I'm not going to say our school because then I don't want the video to get taken down by the school. In the year 7 or 8th grade, we had an Australian teacher. Oh, he's Australian. Didgeridoo. But we had an Australian teacher. She wasn't funny. It was actually very serious. That I'm going to get onto why. But he would always put on this kids like news things called News Round. And then he would just like, as we're watching it, it could be a serious situation was happening over, but he would always be smiling at the computer. Rumors have been said what he does on the computer, but I'm not going to say anything. It's not my business. Moving on to 9th grade, which is year 8, we had a teacher. Oh, by the way, we've never had a teacher for more than a year, by the way. So we had our 8th grade teacher gone, because basically in our school we have a teacher, and this like called form tutor, and they're supposed to stay with us all the way up to 12th grade or year 11. So we have not had a stable teacher, and we are possibly considered the worst class. But can you really blame us? Like, come on. But so we had a form tutor in 9th grade. It was a female teacher, so I was the Australian teacher. His visa had something happen, and then he wasn't allowed to be in the country. He had to go back to Australia. But he did come back in the 10th grade, but he still was not form tutor anyway. Which is year 9. But so yeah, basically we had a female teacher. She's black, but that doesn't really matter. But so we got a form award, right? So we were like we did really good, and then we got these like Jaffa cakes. If you don't know what Jaffa cakes, they're like these jelly. I'll put a picture on the screen, but those are Jaffa cakes, right? But we had a really like big pack. They were long ones, right? So there's like 100 of them, or not even 100. I feel like there's like 30 in one pack, right? And then my friend Mad, shout out to Mad Hussein, got like all of like literally. He walked in the class to get his backpack. It was after school hours, and then all you see, right? He told me, I started dying. Oh my god! But all you see, right, is our teacher at her desk. Oh, you see a teacher at her desk on the computer doing like, who knows what. I think she's doing like admin work or something like that. And then all you see is bam, right there. My friend pauses, Mad pauses, with his mouth open, just like what are you doing? There in front of her is the Jaffa cakes, and she's eating them. And you know what she says? Okay. So what? What do you mean, so what? Like, that was our Jaffa cakes. That was our award. She's not buying us new Jaffa cakes. She never bought them. And this happened twice. Not once, but twice. The first time we didn't know 1/4, but all we did is saw that Jaffa cake wrapper in the bin. The second time it happened, keeping in mind these are 30 packs, right? Happened again. So then our teacher got fired. She said she left, but she was leaving, but she got fired because she was just hardly ever in. She was always calling in sick, and she just never came in. So then we just didn't have a form tutor. We did have one called Miss Bookmark. She was always she was always there, so that wasn't really a problem. She was with us from 8th grade all the way to okay. But yeah, moving on, we were supposed to have a trip, right? So we had co-head teachers at this point because our first head teacher left, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, our first head teacher was the best. Like, we would have phones, but that wasn't even the reason why, because obviously phones being gone isn't bad, but isn't good. Like, it's good if you want to have fun, but it wasn't like terrible for it to go, because now we can concentrate on school. But why I say our first head teacher was good, like, or principal was good, because whenever she would come, like, she would never actually would hardly see her, because we knew she was doing work. But it was like the queen of England. Like, whenever you do see her, something important is happening, and that's just how it was. The trips were better. We got to go camping in the 8th grade. We got to do so much stuff. And you know what our co-head teachers do? Okay, we're supposed to be going bowling and cinema, but hold on, you're probably thinking, okay, hold up, that's a pretty sick end of year trip. And honestly, that was gonna be a sick end of year trip. But then they cancel it, right? Okay, so they cancelled it. So now nobody's giving in letters because they cancelled it. Then they bring it back up. But no, we're not going to cinema, right? And we're not going to bowling either. So you're probably like, KielCam, where are you going? Where are you going on that fine day? We were going to the zoo. I mean, it's not like we're 6 or anything, you know, because like, if I'm 6, then by all means, I'm going to pet all the lions there, you know, get my arm chewed off. But nah. We are going to the zoo. And you know what else is worse as well, right? So you see when I said they cancelled the bowling thing, brought it back, and then they changed it to the zoo, right? So because people got annoyed, nobody was signing letters, so they cancelled the trip. So there was no end of year trip now. So even more people aren't giving in letters, even the ones that wanted to go to the zoo. Obviously, I was still going to go because that's me time out of school, you know what I'm saying? Like free time to wear. Obviously, you still have to wear uniform, but you know, that's just school in it. So, but yeah, so we were completely out of school now, and then like we would have been anyway, and then they bring the trip back on. But literally, when they bring it on, they like it was a 1 day deadline. Like literally, it wasn't even. And then like obviously, I had my letter, but I gave it in. And you know what's actually crazy? You know what's crazy? They didn't even accept everyone, right? They accepted like 20 kids, 20 to 25 kids, and somebody who didn't even have the letter, she's not in our school anymore. She was my old primary friend, reception friend, or kindergarten friend, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, she was my old friend. She didn't have a letter, but because her uncle is our head of year in year 9, she got to go and I didn't get to go, and like so many people didn't get to go, and that kind of left us infuriated. But you know, it was okay. Jar. Anyway, so it was okay, and we had to just deal with it. Like that wasn't us, by the way. Before I continue, I just want to let you know, I want to shout out to Akam, because Akam's also playing with us. And if you guys do not know, I co-run this channel with 2 other people. I co-run it with Astrqid or Jack, and Akam, and or yeah, this is just named Akam. That's his real name and game tech. But alright, back to the story. So yeah, so now some of us have got a trip. So how do we go from the zoo? How do we go from cinema and bowling to the zoo, you ask? An actual answer: our school is not the richest, but yeah, we have air quotes outstanding. Our school is not out. That is so debatable, right? Because they give us fat foods and everything. You're probably like, oh, why are you complaining? Because like a news station came to our school, right? Okay, so our head teachers, they are lazy, and that, well, I don't mean lazy in terms of like they don't do their work. Kind of true as well, but okay, never mind. They they like, we hardly see them around. They don't read with us, and then let me get back into that. They don't do anything with us like that. They're just doing work, and then they're walking around the school telling people to get to class. That's them. That's all I see them do. That's my opinion. If they do more, then by all means, like they probably organize other stuff. But you know, they're principals, so they're co-principals, so they probably do a lot more. But that's all I see. But all I now see, and then so whenever we'll be filled with fat foods and everything like that, you know, giving us. But as soon as like the healthy people come, like to give us a rating on how good our school is, boom, everything's cut off. They're giving us salads, sandwiches, like stuff like that. They cut it out completely. Then a news station comes back, right? A news station comes, and then you see, as soon as the news station are filming certain kids, all you see is the head teachers trying to get their limelight. They're trying to get in the shots, so they'll go up to the student and they'll read with them, be like, oh, like, are you okay with this word? Do you know what that word means? Do you know what dog means? Because if you don't know what dog means, that's an animal. Yeah. Wow, sorry, Miss Head Teacher, I didn't know that. Sorry, I must be retarded, but yeah. But anyway, yeah. So that was pretty bad, and you're just like, it's crazy. As soon as the health people leave, as soon as the news station leave, bam, we're right back to pizza, sausages, everything, beef, of course. They're not haram, but yeah. So we're back to everything like that, and it's just crazy. And then, right, they're back to their offices, walking around telling people to get back to class. But oh no, wait, when the news station was here, nah, they want to stay. Cheekgate. Alright, so now moving on to the 10th grade, or year 9, which is the current grade I'm in. I'm slowly moving to 11th grade, which is year 10 by the end of this year, or September. So now we're moving on. We have a new teacher. So as I said previously, our first Australia teacher, he left us because his visa ran out. So so he left. He went back to Australia. He goes, he's there for about 2 years, and then he comes back in the 11th grade. So, and then our other teacher is fired because she's never in, and she ate our twice. She ate our Jaffa cakes. So pretty sick girl, sorry. And then now we're in year 9. A new Australian teacher, not our old one. And our old one actually returns, but he still doesn't become our form tutor. It's retarded. But yeah, we get a new teacher. His name I can't say because I don't want the video to get taken down for rights and don't want to get sued and all that crap, even though I'm underage, but whatever. So, you know, we have another Australian teacher. He's so funny. He's like, he tries to hit the dab. You know when teachers try to be cool, but it's like we're not laughing with them, we're kind of laughing at them. But we're a tiny bit laughing with him. He was actually really fun. Like, although he would say these exact words, I'm sick and tired of this class disrespecting me. Chank, get outside. I'm so infuriated. Like, these are the type of things he would say, but we would all just take the mic and it would just be funny. And then he's leaving us. He actually left already. Like, I think Friday was his last day, but we had a little party and everything, and we got to take a picture, and then we got it framed and everything. So that was actually, like, that's the teacher that we actually all was gonna miss, because he was actually such a good teacher. Like, although like he would always crack jokes and he was just an amazing teacher. Obviously, I don't know what teacher we're gonna have in year 10 or the 11th grade, which one you want to call it, but I don't know what teacher we're gonna have now. And hopefully we could actually keep a teacher for more than a year, because gosh, it's been a while and we have not had this teacher for more than a year. I told you, with all our teachers we've not had for more than a year. It's actually kind of crazy, really. And they call us, the school tries to call us the worst form, but it's just kind of long. But yeah, that is pretty much it. And also, guys, in the description down below is our brand new description of our gamer tags, everything like that. Also in the description we have me and Jack's channels, or my channel, which is KielCamBlaze, and Jack's channel, which is Astrqid. Make sure you guys go subscribe to them both. There's also our social medias in the description down below, so make sure you guys go follow that, check them out, and in the description you can find out more about us and everything like that, and what we kind of trying to do. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and also our timetables there. And thank you guys so much for watching, and peace. I hate my school.